Hey folks, it's Frith Guy here, how you doing? Welcome back to Gold Rush. No, I forgot the handbrake on. Always put the handbrake on. Always put the handbrake on. Right, now I'm stuck. That wasn't quite how I was supposed to start this episode. Right, well, we'll just leave that one there for a moment. So, we're just going to refuel this bad boy down here, and then we can get that Frankenstein over here and get it lined up properly, and we've also got to figure out exactly where we're going to start digging, and then we're going to actually do some digging. We are going to do what we originally set out to do, which is use Frankensteins chained together, and we're going to make piles and piles of money. I am really looking forward to doing this, so let's just put that one in there. Let that one refuel. While that one's filling up, I tell you what, we will go run up here and we will go to sleep for the night and we will get ourselves a decent bit of rest. We can also see how well our employees are doing. We've got 231.114 ounces of gold at the moment. Now, gold comes in fairly slow with our employees. Although it still seems to do this thing where you've got to be looking at certain angles in order for the gold to come in. Because I'm looking this way, gold has stopped. So you do have to still look at certain directions for it to work. Let's go dawn. And we're now on 232.8. Gold gathered by workers, 4.6 ounces. Workers' salary, 2,000 gold. $2,000, I should say. So basically, just under... Well, actually, 1.6 ounces worth of gold pays the workers. We get to keep 3 ounces. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's a pretty good rate of return, I would say. So we'll come back down here. Now, we've got, all of this is ready to go. This is all set up. It's all ready. We've got the mats in. We've got all of the bits and pieces in. I know that we don't have, we got a medium de-rocker up there. That's the medium one. The shaker is the lowest level. Then we got the trommel. That's the lowest level. That's the medium level. We're going to change a few things around after we've done a load of mats so that we can sort of run some comparisons between the two and see which is going to get, what the significance is between the two, the different vehicles that we get, the different machines that we have on offer. Whether it's really worth us forking out the extra money, or whether it's just kind of mostly a visual thing, and you don't actually get a huge amount extra for it. This one is absolutely stuck, isn't it? That ain't going anywhere. It's inching a little bit. Wonder if I can do it. Can I turn? I want it to do something. How is he stuck so badly? I've got the diff lock on. Oh, right. It said that the diff lock was on, but the diff lock wasn't actually on. I pressed it again, and then it did actually properly come on this time, and it worked. So we don't actually need to be too far away from here. There's no need for us to be moving away. So we'll stop right there, and we'll switch that one off there, so that the buckets are close by. We can use them straight into... there. We're also going to need to get some water, but that is going to be fairly easy to do. So let's go over and get Frankenstein. We'll spin this bad boy. I'll tell you what, before we do that, let's just take a look at the map. We want to go to the gold map over here. We want to go to parcel 4, and we want to mark on the ground. So we got that one there, which has got, if you look here, the total gold in it is 178 ounces. That one's 323, 320, 748 there in 420, 1,000 ounces in 419, 816. So it looks like it's richer up here, but you've actually got more quantity of gold here because you've got the higher depths. So I'm thinking that we go for this one here first. That is going to be first. So when this one over here has still got 350 ounces, but it's down a long way. This one over here has got 800 ounces. And if we look over here, 408, this one has got almost 3,000 ounces of gold. There is a huge amount of gold over there. This one up here, 245 ounces. So this sort of nose up through here doesn't have a huge amount. But yeah, I reckon we go 420, toggle square. That will show us where it is on the map. That is where we want to dig. We want to dig there. We want to dig there, and then those two over there. That's going to be the bulk of our gold. So what we need to do is... actually... we can do this with just one, I think, to start with. Because we're going to be digging at this square here as well. I think if we maneuver this one over a little bit and we get the chute there rather than over where it is, we won't need to run 2 of them to start with. We can just do this with 1 of them, and then we can move to 2 of them later on. I'm liking this side. That one's empty. That one's completely and totally empty. Where is the fuel in point? Oh, it's right there. Okay, we need this one. We're down to 25% on here, so if we just run this one round a minute, we can refuel that one, and then we can shunt it about. We just got to move it a little bit. We don't have to do it a lot. We do need to move it around a little tiny bit so that it gets into the right place. Then we can leap onto the... Well, we'll have to start everything up first. Then we can leap onto the excavator. We can get it all going. Just come down through there, break some of those. I love that. It's a very satisfying sound, that. I don't know why. It's just very, very pleasing to the ear. Right, we'll stop there. And hopefully it will stay there just for a minute. We don't need it to stay there too long, but it's got to stay there for a bit. Grab you. And then throw you up there. Because we're magic men like that. We got huge long arms. And we can reach that far. I wonder if I can... there we go. That's better. I can stand up here beside it. That's a much better position to be in. So yeah, we just need to move it over a little bit so that it goes there. Then the excavator will be able to reach everything. We won't actually need to string 2 of them together. We will be stringing 2 of them together. We will eventually be stringing 3 of them together. I would like to have like a proper chain of these bad boys running all at once. I have been told... I have seen on the forums that or not the forum, on the Facebook page, that if you're not careful, you can accidentally have it tipping somewhere onto the ground. Now, we experimented with this last week, or last episode, I should say, and we tried tipping into the pond. The dirt is used up and it just disappeared. It didn't do anything. It wasn't used. It didn't sort of block. It didn't back up on the conveyors. It just vanished. So we are going to have to be careful that we have this in the right place. It's got to be dropping in the right place. They've also changed it slightly. We've now got a square where it goes rather than a circle. But I believe they've also now added that onto the excavator as well, which I think is absolutely brilliant. It will show where you can drop on the excavator. And it will just make life a little tiny bit easier. Right, let's put that one into drive mode first. And I'll bring that one round. Now, what I want to do is if I go into this mode here, I want to extend that one out as far as it will go. Like that. That's as far as it will go. So it's not a great deal of difference, to be honest. I'm going to go like that. There. And then... Oop, no, I want to twist it that way. Is that going to be far enough over yet? Sort of putting it like that. Still not quite far enough over for my liking. I want to bring it over a bit more. We might have to actually twist it. If I can bring that one over there like that, and then just slowly bring him back. Back a bit more. I don't want to go too far at this point. This is where it's going to start to get a little bit tricky. Because I need to make sure that that front end goes in the right spot. So if I put the handbrake on there... Now, it's more likely, I think, to slide on this hill than it is anywhere else. The other problem that we got is that it's very... if I can do that. I need to lower it down a bit. That's actually as low as it will go right there. Oh, dear. Right. It can go that way, but it won't go any further this way. And then I'll bring that one over. He's in the wrong place anyway. Okay, this isn't working very well, so let's try trundling it up the hill a little bit. We'll have to twist it over, and then if I do that, I'll try and straighten this out a bit. There might be an easier way to do it. Now, I'm wanting at the moment to put it into the conveyor. We can, I believe, put it straight into the de-rocker if we wanted to. So that is another option that we could use. It would make it a little bit easier for us. But I think if I can twist this one over a bit this way, and then twist it back a bit, like that. Come back. That is, I think, about the position that we're going to want it. I do need to bring it over this way a little bit. There. But if I can come back a bit more. There we go. Now we're talking. I'm actually sliding it sideways slightly with sort of levering it over with the machine. But if I do that and... Now, I'm just curious, if I switch the actual truck off, it should just run on the conveyor belt, shouldn't it? Not the truck. If I switch the excavator piece off, so we'll switch that one off like that. So that one's off completely. Then I switch over to the conveyor controls and we start it up. Yes, that one runs on the separate fuel tank, so this will run without the excavator itself actually running. So that'll go there. That's all going. We can leave that one. We're going to go up here. We're going to start everything up inside this generator. We've only got 67% fuel in there. Ooh, does that mean that it runs that? Surely it can't run that. We hardly left it running at all. I'm hoping that it's not actually going to use loads of it. Right, start all of those up. Just make sure that they're all running. Be sure that one is. We also need to start the generator up. that. Right. Everything is running. We've got power in everything. There is power and water over there. Let's run around this way. Take a look down this side. We've got power down the bottom. We've got water coming out of everything. We've got the grills over the mats. Now, if you've got the grills over the mats don't lose gold, apparently. This is what I've heard. This is what I've been told. And it looks like we got water coming out down the bottom, but whether or not that's actually working down there, I don't know if we got the wrong one on the bottom there or not. We will find out, but we've got power and we've got water everywhere else. So we need to go over and we need to get the excavator, and let's start spooning a bit of dirt into this Frankenstein beast and see what we can get. I'm very excited about today. Very excited about this. Really looking forward to this. Is something that yes, you can see we've actually got the mark on there as well. If I come, actually, I'll come out of cab just to move it, and then we'll go back in cab for the actual digging. It's a lot easier to do the digging in cab. So where do I want to? We're on driving. I don't want to be on driving. I want to be on this one. I want to lift that one up like that. Bring you back over. Right, that's already up. That's up as far as it will go. Swing that one round. Right. We are facing in the right direction. There's one other thing that I wanted to do. I'm actually going to just move it over a little bit to try this. This is something that you do with real-life excavators. A lot of people will do this with a real-life excavator. It's something that's entirely possible, and it's safe to do, provided it's done properly. And you go down over a bank. You don't have to go over any kind of slope, so I need to just move that one there. Swing that one round. Right, I think we can do it in this position here. Now, what we need to do is we need to have that one down, and we need to have this arm out like that. Now, I put it out like that, and then I lower that one down to the ground there. Then we can move forward, and while we're doing this, you lift the arm up, just slowly, like that, there, and then you can lift the arm up. That's as far as it's going to go, and then you can just carry on forward, and down you go. And because you're sort of straight up and down, you can actually do that on a very, very steep slope. It's very, very easy to do it. You can do it on this incredibly steep slope without damaging your excavator at all. It's quite fine. We have somebody who wants to come and work for us. Excellent. We don't mind people working for us. Right, so if we just bring that one over there, I kind of want to get a reasonable position so that we can dump this over the end. I think about here would be a good spot there. Is that the sweet spot? I think that is the sweet spot. Okay, and we go there, and then we go there, and we go here. We're going to do a little bit in cab first, like this. Okay, here we go. Loading Frank for the first time. So we've got these 6 areas here that we know are good for gold. We're going to have to scoop off some of this bit off the top first. So we're not going to get a great deal of gold off the top bit first. But you bring that out, and there is where it drops onto the ground. That is just brilliant. All loaded up. Come back through. We get the next scoop. I'm just going to do it like this all the way. There. I've actually spilled a little bit. That's not good. Bring it out. I'll just have to lift it up a little bit. You don't have to lift it too high. Just bring it through like that. Now, it's saying I think that the 1% is the end of the conveyor rather than the whole machine. But I'm just going to keep doing this until we see the dirt is actually getting all the way up through and then tipping off the end. So, I'm not sure where we want to put this. If I go like that, do I? I think so. It's actually, it's all gone into there, and it's just, there's like a holding point on the end of the conveyor. It's not staying in the bucket. I thought it was staying up in the bucket, but it's not. There's a holding point in the conveyor so you can move a bit faster, which means, I think, we would be able to tip off the end of a berm or something into the actual conveyor. I have been asked if I can try bulldozing into the end of it. We will attempt that at some point, not today. Probably not in the immediate future, but we will. That is something I'd like to try. I do like that idea. We'll try making a little bit of a pit and then bulldozing down into it. You can keep going. You can keep going, and it moves quite quickly as well. I am losing a little bit of dirt out of the bucket just because of the way that the soil works in the game, which it's a frustration that I have mentioned previously. There's not a lot that we can do about it, so we're just going to pretty much ignore it for the most part. I suppose I could just sort of go back like that a little bit. That would be a better way to do it. That would ensure that I keep a full bucket every time. So we can put that through there. Right, I'm looking up across, and I'm not seeing dirt falling down from that bucket conveyor at the moment. I'm going to put one more bucketful in, and then we're going to see what it's doing up the top end, just to make sure that we're not losing any dirt. The last thing I want to do right now is be losing this dirt. We want to make sure that everything is working properly. Oh, did I see some? I don't think I did. So that's going up there. Dump it down in there. It's all full. Oh, yes, it is working. I can see the buckets going over. You can see the bucket conveyor up there. That is coming down through. That is brilliant. Okay, let's keep working. Bring that one down. We're going to dig a little bit of a hole right here where we are at the moment. And then once we've dug out a bit more of a hole here, then we can sort of start spreading out a bit and hopefully trying to pull some of the dirt down into it. Whether that would work well or not, I don't know. I gotta remember that I do need to try and drive the machine how it's best for in-game rather than how it's best for in real life, because there is slight differences between the two, and if I try and do it how it's best in real life, it doesn't tend to work very well in the game, which is a slight frustration, I must admit. However, I am starting to get used to this, because in the last 6 months, I've done more drive... Actually, well, I should say 6 months. It's not 6 months since this game's been out. It's been out 3 months. In the last 3 months, I've done far more excavator operating from in this game than I have in real life. So I'm starting to sort of come round to how it's supposed to work in the game. I'm slowly overriding it. You know I'm going to try this in real life at some point, don't you? I'm going to go out in real life and I'm going to start driving an excavator the way that I've been doing it in the game, and I'm just going to have people standing staring at me like I'm some sort of crazy person. Which, to be fair, is probably not far off of what happens anyway. So, yeah, there's no changes there. Everything's going to be normal. I'm going to go... We'll do a little bit more. There's not going to be very much more, but we'll do, let's say, another 5 scoops. This will be number 1. We'll do 4 more after this one, and then we'll run over and we'll see how the mats are doing, whether anything is filling up. Oh, hang on a minute. No, we need to stop right now. We need to go and have a look, because it looks like some stuff is getting full over here. What is filling up? Okay, we got... oh, no, that's... Dirt on the end is full. Oh, we do need the pump one. Ah, right. Because we got some dirt coming through, but it's not actually run... I thought that the water would just run out the end and it would just keep going through. It doesn't do that. Everything else is like 7%. The buckets are 7%. All of those mats are like 7%. And then we got these... this right here, they're nearly full. So what we have to do is we have to get more hoses. We have to get the ones with the pumps in order to get this to work properly. That's a bit of a shame, because this was working really, really well. We got the conveyors going all the way up. I mean, it's not a great deal of gold that we're going to be getting from these. There isn't a massive amount. So we could just... We'll just wash this down through, I think. Actually, no, we do need a big extension for that to work properly. So we won't worry about it right now. We'll just let all of that empty out. But it's working. We've actually got it all working. The whole thing is actually working, and it's working well. I'm really impressed with this. I'm impressed with how well it's working. We've got everything going here. We've got the conveyor belts. We've got the mats down the bottom. The buckets. Everything is filling up. The only thing that we need to do is we're going to have to go back to the store, and we're going to have to change over the what do you call? We're going to need the pump. The Hogpans with pumps is what we need. So I'm going to turn off that conveyor belt. The actual machine is not running anyway, so that doesn't matter. We'll jump over into this one. So yeah, it's a little bit of a shame that we're having to do this, but we have to do what we have to do. So we'll just bring that one over there, and we'll stop that engine as well. We don't want to waste loads of fuel. Fuel is very expensive around here. Well, it's not really expensive. It's just very time. It is expensive because our time is money, ladies and gentlemen. Time is money, and we do not have loads of time for prattling around with all of this other stuff. We don't want to do that. We don't want to be wasting our time doing that. We want to hurry up and make our cash. So, how are we doing over here? Is everything run through? I can switch it all off. As soon as it's run through, I can switch everything off. Those are at 95%. It doesn't look like they're going to go any higher. That looks like it's about finished. So we'll switch it all off. We'll switch off the water as well. We're going to switch the water off first. So we're going to need to bring 2 pipes down from pumps to go into those small ones down the bottom. So we'll switch that one off. Switch that one off as well. Silence reigns. Silence reigns. Except for Frithgar still rattling his beatbox still. Rattling his beatbox, yeah. I am not going to be attempting to beatbox on this channel anytime soon. Unless I get... I should never say that I'm never going to do something, because somebody will find a way to make me do it. So I'm going to say I will never actually attempt real beatboxing on his channel unless I get... Oh, what should we say? We can't just do it for nothing. How many shall I say? This particular video, if I get 10,000 likes on this particular video, I will do a video of me attempting to beatbox. How's that? 10,000 likes. Yeah, never going to happen, is it? Well, not anytime soon. Where are we? Workers. It's workers that I'm after. I realised that maybe one day I could actually get 10,000 likes on a video. And potentially, maybe one day it will go back and this one will, after many extra views over years and years and years, eventually reach 10,000 likes. But I'm guessing it's probably fairly unlikely that is ever going to happen. Right, we've got Hogpan no pump there. Got another Hogpan no pump. Is that it? It's the bulldozer and the Hogpan. Well, we'll stick him on the bulldozer, the sign. It doesn't look like you can put these guys on the shakers and the trommel and stuff like that anymore. Which, if that's the case, that means that our workforce is going to be considerably smaller than it used to be. Right, doesn't really matter. We're going to head into town now. We're going to get 2 Hogpan pumps, and I don't remember what the Hogpan pump requires. I don't remember if it actually... Well, we got all these buckets. We're going to have to do something with the buckets as well. We're not going to just leave them up here. We'll go and we'll dump them out down the bottom. I'm going to move the fuel bowser first, though. We're going to put that one over here next to this, and I can actually leave it filling, because it does take a while to fill this one up. So if I stop there, handbrake would be a good idea. Stop. Like that. And then I unhitch this one, and last time I did this, it rolled off down the hill. That wasn't good either. Go forward a bit. There we go. Right, handbrake on. I remembered the handbrake this time. Getting very good at this. We're making progress. Right, so we'll bring that one over here. Ooh, careful, careful. Easy does it. Right, there we go. That one is going to take a little while. So we can come over into the pickup over here, and then we can jump down, run down here. We're going to dump all the buckets in a heap down the bottom, so that we can start filling them up later. Stop. Right. Go on a little bit further. And stop again. Right, there we go. Now I can come around to the back, undo this, and then we can start putting the buckets down over here very, very quickly, so that we can then go and get these Hogpan and pumps. The fuel bowser has filled. We are going to go racing off this way. Hopefully we can actually get through this time, because we got stuck last time. It was a little embarrassing. I mean, we did eventually get free, but still, it was still embarrassing. Whoa! Okay, we're stuck again. I was so hoping that I would actually just be able to, like, jump over some of this stuff. But no. No, it's not going to have it. It's sliding all over the place on it, though. Are we gonna... Can we do this? Is it going to be possible to actually get off of this thing? Look at it. It's just a tiny, tiny little lump there. That's it. It's just one tiny little bump. And that is what's causing all the problem. I'm going to try just going straight forward and back. Straight forward and back. Nope, that didn't work either. Okay, I'll reset this. I'm not going to mess around. We've got work to do. We've got people to see, places to go, and things to do. Right, where are we? No, it's not you. No, it's not you. I can't even get... No, I can't get it. Pick up. That's just the legend on there. If I click... No! Let me click on the right one! Oh. Okay, we can't even do that. Oh, yes, we can. My mistake. My mistake. I made a horrible, horrible mistake. We can zoom in like this. And then... Pick up! We got it! Excellent! Okay, restore. There we go. Down you go. Like a legend. And around we go. Right now, we can head off to town. The problem with driving with this thing is that you get a decent speed going, and then you got to turn. And turning is not so easy. Turning is a little bit more difficult. I mean, you can still do it. You've just got to be easy. I think I probably just need to be a little bit easier on the controls because generally I'm getting better at it. There's like this bit up here. I'd like to show you because I've done this a few times now without actually showing you. And I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at staying on the road and not spinning off completely because I'm learning to moderate my speed in the right places. So we come on round this corner here. Now you got to take this fairly slow around this bit, but then you can start to speed up. But don't want to go too fast right here because you got another sharp corner to get round there. Now it does look like you can get a bit more of a turn of speed here, but don't be fooled. Don't be taken in. This is the bit where you can easily be taken in and you get too much speed here. You don't want to do it. You just keep your speed under 30 miles an hour down through here and you'll be able to get around that corner without spinning out. And you come underneath the tree and around this bit here. Now you can accelerate. You can start to get a bit more speed on. We can go well above 40 miles an hour. But now I've taken my foot off the accelerator. Well, I've taken my finger off the accelerator button and you've got to brake a bit. You got to brake a bit and then you can get onto the bridge. Now you can really go for it. Hammer down. Really hammer down on that acceleration and go flying up through here, and then you're going to have to brake fairly hard as you come up and you can get onto the road. And still we haven't slid out. Once again, hammer down and you can really go for it now. This is the bit where I normally spin out of control because I come up to this bit just a little bit too fast. Come in through there. There we go. I did it all right that time. You just weave in and out. It's very easy to actually miss that piece as well. Loading is taking a while. Oh, there we go. But yeah, it's very easy to actually miss the turning there, so you can miscalculate your speed quite easily. And you come out through here. Don't be tempted to accelerate too quickly here, and let gravity take over here for a bit because you've got to get round this corner. And if you go too fast, you will spin out and you'll end up parked in the garage. Actually, in the garage, not in front of it, but like right with your vehicle stuck in the front gateway. It's embarrassing. You don't want to do it. And then you come up here and perfect parking. Look at that. It looked like it was done by a pro. It really did. That genuinely looked professional. You can sometimes get it to spin around that corner and just sort of bounce off the side so that it then parks in the right place. I would advise practicing being able to drive properly because they will be adding at some point the ability to damage your vehicle as you drive along. So we want the Hogpan pump. This is the one that we need, not the Hogpan no pump. So we want to add 2 of those. Now, if I look round the back... Nope, not round the back. I'm looking... Which hose did we need on this one? I got a feeling it's the red one. Now, if it's the red one, we might need another generator. We might need... Yeah, because you can... I don't think it's the small one, is it? Oh, this is going to be a bit of this is going to be a bit of a problem. Right, we definitely want some fat hose connectors. I don't know how many we got. I'm going to take 2 of those just in case. I'm also going to take 2 more of those just in case. And then we're going to want, right, now, water pump. If we need a generator for each of those points, because if you look at the actual generator, it's only got 1 in and 1 out. So we could very well need 2 more of these. So we'll take 2 of those. We don't need that one. That one's not important. Not generators. Yeah, water pump. So we order this lot. This is everything that we're going to need. We don't need... actually, yes we do. We need more hoses. We want 2 more of these. 2 more of you. 1 and 2. Add. And... You know what? I'm thinking that we've got... Have we got enough? I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Let's just move one of these items in here a minute. Because we also need a couple of filters. If we're going to be running 2 separate pumps for this, we're going to need some more filters. So I'll just clear those out the way a second. 1. Come here. Pick up. There we go. And dump you in there. And then we can go back into the shop and we can add in 2 of these filters right here. 1, 2. There. So that I've got 3 hoses that can go into the water if I need to. I don't know if I'm actually going to need this or not. We'll find out. So let me get this loaded up on the pickup and then we can head back out to the claim. I'm looking at it right here. There's a small hose connection, not a big. We don't need all of these. I can sell some of them. So we've got small hoses and we've got the small hose splitter. So we're not going to have to worry too much about them. I wish I'd bought it and looked at it before I bought all the rest of this stuff. We've got all these fat hose connectors and everything here now. None of this stuff we actually need. We don't need any of this stuff. Not one little bit of it. And we've got enough small hoses back at the yard that we don't need to worry about them either. I can't believe I did that. Is there a way that can we sell stuff here? Is there a sell point back here? I don't think there is. I think you do actually have to take it to your claim, and you've got to sell it at the claim. I think. Well, I'm not going to be able to sell it if I keep chucking it over the top, or because I won't be able to. Well, actually, this is the bits that I need. Stop rolling off. Grab you. It's done it again. No. Would you go in there? Stay. Bad dog. Bad dog. No. It's a dog on there, so that's why I'm saying bad dog. You see what I'm doing there? Do you see that? You see what I'm doing? It's got a retriever on it. I don't know why it's a retriever on there. Golden retriever. I'm guessing golden retriever. Gold retrieve. Yeah. It's very clever. It's very clever. It's almost too clever for me. Right. Let's go back out to the claim, and hopefully I'm not going to drop anything. There is one hose pipe part way out that I did drop, which is a garden hose pipe. It's actually one of the ones that we could use for this. And I got almost to the top. It was sat on the roof of the pickup, so it didn't actually lock in with the rest of the stuff. So we're going to go out there and we're going to grab that one. It's just up here, just past the garage, just before we turn off of this road here. So you do need to be slowing down now. This is where I spin out. I almost always spin out because I come out of town too fast, and then I spin out of control. And there is the pipe that I dropped. So we'll just grab that one in a second. Hopefully nothing will fall off the back while we load it. This is going to be the big thing. It's going to drop something out the back. As soon as I get back in here, it's all right. It all locks it into place. There we go. Everything's there. All sorted. And we're away. Right. Most of this stuff we don't actually need. We certainly don't need the big hose connectors. We don't need the big hoses. So we'll dump a couple of these out here and we'll sell them. Just so that we can get a little bit of money back. We haven't actually tried selling much in the way of small stuff yet. There's also couple of those, actually we'll the generators. We don't need all of these generators. Well, we'll sell one of them. We'll keep the other. So we'll keep the rest of this stuff just in the back of the pickup for a minute. Just come down to there. There we go. Stop. And we'll look over here because we haven't actually. I think we sold some big machinery, but we haven't sold anything else. So we go there and we can sell all this. 10, 15, 10, 115. Sell all of it, $150. We are absolutely rolling in cash now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the way forward. So we want 2 of those. We don't actually need that one. Come out. Come out. No, not you. I wasn't trying to get you. I was trying to get that one. So bring that one and dump it in there. And we'll go and get another one of those out. There we go. Take that one out. And there's 2 filters in there as well that we need to take out. Put that one back in there, and then... Nope, not you. Not you. Let's try opening the back. Right, move that there. Take that one. That's the one that I want. And I'll put this one carefully on the shelf so that we don't lose it. And I'll go and get the other one as well, and I'll put that one carefully on the shelf so that we don't lose that one either, because you never know when we might want some more filters. So we'll put those in there like that, and then we could do... Can't close this because that one was on it. Now I can do it. There we go. Right. Now we can race down here. What we are going to do is we're going to disconnect one of the hoses. Actually, we don't have a hose down here, do we? Whoop. Oh, that wasn't bright. That wasn't bright at all. Oh, I'm going to free up myself. Excellent. Just go steady. I need to learn to slow down just a smidgen. Just the teensiest smidgen I need to learn to slow down. Let's stop right there. I think that's an excellent place to stop. I'm going to turn the engine off. Right, the only issue that we got now is hose pipe. I need a splitter. I need to also get some water down here. So I need 2 hose pipes down here. 2 green hoses. And in order to be able to do that, I need a red pipe going onto a splitter. The problem is, we don't have that. Not right here. So I've got that generator over there. So what I think we're going to need to do is, as I can't take 2 out of this one, it's literally 1 in and 1 out. I can either take a splitter down or I can take 2 lots of green hoses. So we're going to go and we can get green hose. I should have more in here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, I knew I had more. I knew I had more. It's okay. I don't know if I got a small connector, though. That might be a problem. But you can put 2 of these on here. This is the thing that I was actually going to... This was the point that I wanted to make, is that we can get 2 of these on here. I'm going to go this way. Now, Apparently, if we walk, we can go a lot further than if we run. So I'm going to walk. Slowly extend it out. No, it's not going to let me. Let me do it like that, and then pull a little bit, and then I'll stop, and then I'll move back, and I'll walk. Okay, we're moving further. So what I want to do is I still want to coil this one up a bit. I coil it this way. Go in front. See, the problem is I shouldn't really have it going this way in front of this. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're not planning to use anything else on here at the moment. I can bring that one through, and I can bring it down this way. That is literally as far as it's going to go. It's not going to let me go any further. I think I don't want to be going around this way. Actually, I think it would be better if I was to bring it back up here, and we'll take it across this way, and we'll just jump down through that piece down there. But I think that I am actually going to have to get some joiners. Where did it go? Oh, it's all the way back here. Seriously? Right. Now, alright, I've got it like that. So if I press shift and I walk, I should just be able to walk straight backwards, straight down here, and this will get it as long as it can possibly go. Go slowly and steadily. Sensible. I can do sensible. I know that a lot of people don't actually believe this, but I can do sensible when it's really called for. Frithgar is capable of doing sensible. Right, that is as far as we can get, no matter how sensible we're going to be. So we want to go and get another one now. And then we've got to, hopefully, we've got 2 joiners. Because we've either got to do that, or we've got to get another pump set up and run a pump over it, and then put the splitter onto the pump. So it's got to be one or the other. I prefer to do it with just one of these. So if we can come back in here. Have I got the, not splitters, it's not splitters that I'm after. It's a pipe extension. I want a small pipe extension. I don't know if I've actually got any of those. A small hose extension. I've got a small cable extension. Uh-oh. Well, this is awkward. Apparently I don't have one. Let's have a look around. If I don't have one, I'm gonna have to change how I've set everything up. Big time. I really am going to have to change how I set everything up. I really don't. I don't. Oh, this. No! Have I got one in the trailer? No, I don't have one in the trailer either. That means I got to go all the way back to town again. I don't want to go back to town. I wanted to. I genuinely thought that I wouldn't need one, didn't I? That's why I said I'm not going to need that. I'm definitely not going to need that. But what about a splitter? Have I got a splitter? Have I got a big hose down into a small hose, the 4 small hoses splitter? Don't think I've got that one either. That's the annoying thing here, is that I don't have that hose splitter. Oh, I really thought that I had one of them. I don't think I've got any splitters, actually. I got none there. Oh. You ever get that sort of feeling, like, right in the pit of your stomach? It's like, ugh. Really? It's just there. It's just like this solid lump. You just sort of suddenly feel it, and it's like, oh. Oh, great. Oh, that's just what I need. Yeah, well, that's what I just had. Okay, so we're gonna have to change here. I got the one splitter there for those, but I don't have the splitter for the hoses. I don't have extensions for hoses either. So, option 2 is we want to reposition that pump. Is there an easier way to have that pump set up? Ooh. Okay, this might actually work. We might be able to do this. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to unplug all of these, take you off as well, and take you off as well. So we can pick that pump up, and we can run the pump over here. Now, if the pump is here somewhere, it'll work. But we don't know if we can do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick this one up. And this one, I've actually gone quite a long way. I've gone all the way through here, and all the way through here, and then all the way through here as well, and down into the river over here. So I want to avoid all of this, and we're going to get hopefully closer to the end of the river, or closer to where we need to work, so that we can put this back in the river in a different location. So bring that one up there, and then we run down through here. Oop, careful. Am I seriously not able to run through here? This game really doesn't like you to just be able to go in a straight line somewhere, does it? It really... I don't know why the devs have got... I don't know what they've got against us just being able to run in straight lines. But they really don't want us to. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to go round. So we come up, back through here. Seriously? Right, yes, I can get through that bit. At least I can get through that bit. So I'm going to come over to here. Now we've got this black and yellow tape. We can drop it there, and we can run through, and we're going to have to take it up this way. I think we might be able to do this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's grab this end. I'll grab that one there like that, and I'll start hauling this one in. I'm going to coil that one all the way up, all the way down to here. If we can do it from this top side, it'd be brilliant. Right, bring that one all the way back over here. I want this one to be completely out of the way. There we go. Let's drop that one there. And we can go and grab this next one. Now, if I put that one down, we've got to get the pump lined up first. We want in as that direction, but then I want out to sort of be able to fit as well. Put it about there, I think. And take you. Object must be... It's on a flat surface. Seriously? Look at this. Right, let me show you a flat surface. There is a flat surface. If you're not happy with that, you can take it up with my lawyers. Do you understand? Apparently not. Okay, yes. We all know that was an idle threat. I don't have any lawyers. You really think I got the kind of money to be able to afford a lawyer? I just do this on guesswork. No, let me put it down. Anyway, right, I was trying to get the pipes straight-ish, but now I was on a really crooked piece up there, and it was... Since when have you got to have the pump on a flat surface? This makes no sense. I guess you do have to have a pump on a flat... It worked! It worked! Frithgar did it! It's okay. Frithgar's a man. Frithgar's a legend. He did it. Now he's stuck. Right, we're going to walk slowly so that we can extend this one out as far as we possibly can. This is where I get almost to that river, and then I find that I can't quite make it. That's what's going to happen here, isn't it? It's not going to quite make it. We just need to go up to here, and then that is going to be far enough. We're just going to get round that bush. The strongest thing known to man in any kind of game, and we put it... It's in the water. It's in the water. Success! We're getting there. We're getting there slowly. We just want to join these together. If we can join these together in this episode, I'll be happy. And then in the next episode, we can actually get started doing the stuff properly that we want to do, that we were supposed to be doing in this episode that we didn't do because I did it wrong. Are you still with me? Is everybody still following me and keeping up? Good? Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Because, would you mind explaining to me? Because I'm not quite sure where I am now. I'm kind of lost. Over there and onto there. Right. Now we've got... So that one's been made a little bit shorter. I want another one. Let me run up here and grab another one. I got one in the pickup down there, but I'll ignore that one for a minute. We're going to go in here. We're going to run through here, and we're going to grab that one off the shelf. Run down through here again. Dodge around the side of there. Look at that. Beautiful moves. Beautiful sideways movement. If I could just do that in Fortnite, I would actually be able to stay alive long enough to get somewhere on that map. You never know. Right. Through here. Oh, I've dropped it. Dropped the end. No! No! I've lost the end of it has disappeared into the ground. That's not helpful. It's not helpful at all. Right, we're going to walk slowly. I'm going to come all the way over here. And then I'm going to drop the hose again because we're going to use the hose in the buckets. No, don't tell me that is as far as it will go. I'm really getting nervous now. Right. I see that I've coiled one has gone up like too high. Where did I put the other one? I want to take that one off of there. And then I'm going to need to coil this one up. Because it was too high. And also because I lost the end of it. Is this the one that I lost? I got a feeling this isn't the one that I lost. I got a feeling this is one that I already put out. I'm so bad at this game. Every single possible thing that I can get to go wrong will go wrong when I'm playing this game. It's ridiculous. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Right, we'll put that one on there. Now we're going to walk. We're going to go slowly. We're going to try and do this. I'm actually going to go around the top rather than sort of cutting down. And then I'm going to jump down once I get a bit further over so that I'm less likely to lose the thing down into the ground. So we'll go over this way. Over this way. And then we're going to jump down. It's still going. It's stopped. No, don't lose the end. Give me, give me. Got it. No, I didn't. Okay, but I got it now. Right, so now I can pull it down towards me, down this way. There we go. There we go. Look, we're making progress. I can bring it over. It's just, I don't think it's going to stretch that far, is it? We just need to go a little bit further. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to let it go. Look at that. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty right there. That is a thing of beauty. Right. No, I don't want to open that one. Can't open sideboard. It's probably a good job, really. So let's put this one down. Put that one down there. Nope. Put that one down there. Nope. Put that one down there. Yes! And then I go like this, and I put that on the edge. There we go. Right. So now I can go up, and I can start that generator. We'll get the other hose coming down. Well, actually, we'll worry about the other one in a minute. We're going to go back over. We're going to start the generator up. We're going to start filling up that bucket. Because what we need to do now is we need to actually wash through the bits that we've already got in there. So let's just start that one up. There's a good start. That's washing through all of that. I don't actually want it to wash through there, so I'm going to take that one off and just dump it down there. And we're going to jump down now. Ah, I can see the end. I got it. I got it. Excellent. Right. I'll take that one. And I'm going to walk up over here and down and lose the end of it again. Grab it. It's really not going to let me have it now, is it? Grab. No, it's still not going to let me have it. I don't know what it's doing, but it's not liking me. Right, is that full? I think that's full. So we'll put that one down, grab that bucket before it tips out, and then we go like that. And we rinse that out. Now, we've got to do this 3 times to make this work. So we grab that one and we'll put it back in there. Fill that bucket back up. There we go. Over like that. And then grab it and dump that in there. Now it's working. I'm just going to do this once now, and then we're going to have to say fairly well, because time is getting on. Those are 20%, those mats. So you actually do get quite a bit of gold coming out. Oh, that's going to be interesting. We can compare the two, can't we? We can see what difference we get between the 2 lots of mats. So put that one in there. That one is done. So we've emptied that one out there, which means that I can then take this one off. Like that. And we can run this one over here. We're not going to need this one anymore. That one we can sell in a little while. I'll go and I will grab the next one if I can reach it. There we go. Up, up. No, no. Come here. And put that one down on there. Right, now what I'd like to do is I'd like to be able to grab the end of this hose, which has now completely disappeared. And I got no chance of grabbing it anywhere, have I? Can't crouch. This game hates me, doesn't it? This game hates me! Why do you do this to me? What did I ever do to you to make you want to do things like this to me? I'm going to go around and I'm going to try... Well, actually, right, we'll just get this one here, and we'll see if we can put this one on to the end. I just need to get up here. It's got to go a little bit further. There. Use. Yes! It worked! Right, those are on 19% each. Right, we know that works. I'm just going to unhitch it again, and I'm going to leave it like that. That other one, I'm going to have to go back up to the top, and I'm going to have to do it again. That's all I got time for today, though. So if you enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.